When I tell you, man, this is not looking good for Chrisean, y'all. She's going down. Chrisean better just get ready, go to jail. That's why she's out here on these streets doing this fake forced Christianity. Talking about, I'm going to lay hands on you with her devil hands because she knows she can't anoint nothing. If she had the real power, she would anoint her son and get her son some help. If she had real power, she would lay hands on herself and anoint her spirit from always falling into lust when it comes from Blueface. She would anoint herself from stop fornicating. Okay? She will anoint herself to rebuke that lying spirit. She would anoint herself with not allowing her fans to worship her because vanity is not of God, that God. Okay? It's plenty of gods, honey. And even in the Bible, it says it's plenty of God, but Jesus Christ is supposed to be the main God. But honey, let's talk about it. Ronnie Doe manager, or she's associated with Ronnie Doe. She is coming out. She's speaking. I got the video. I want to show you guys the video. Then when I want to do my commentary after we listen to what this lady got to say. She's pretty much saying that Rashawn Rock threatened Ronnie unaliving him right before he died. And I believe that she came on the internet talking about Ronnie was trying to unalive her spirit, kill her situation with Blueface. You know what I'm saying? So she had to get him before, he got her. He was never going to physically harm her. You know what I'm saying? But she sees it as if you tell the world that that the baby is yours, you're going to unalive her because she's not going to be able to be with Blueface, and Blueface is her life. And if she don't have Blueface, life is not worth living. That's why she worships Blueface. That's why she got the tattoo. What female in their right mind is getting somebody's face tattooed on their face? That is crazy. Okay, that's delusional. All right. So she did it without any hesitation. And I don't care about you saying, well, she's young. Listen, I was young and I would never do that. At the age of 12, I would never do it. I wouldn't do it at 13. I wouldn't do it at 14. I wouldn't do it at 15. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no nobody on this earth. I wouldn't even put Jesus on my face. Okay? I wouldn't even put God on my face, let alone anything else, because I have good skin and I love my skin just the way it is. I'm never a fan of tattoos anyway. I don't care for tattoos. Okay? I prefer the nice smooth skin. You know what I'm saying? And besides, I was raised Christian. I don't care for it, but they say that tattoos is a sin, that you should not be marking up your body and blah, 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 blah. I don't believe it, but hell, she believes it. That's her religion. So why is she marking up her face? Did she not read that scripture in the Bible where it's talking about marking up yourself and tattoos was a sin when I was growing up? Tattoos and ear piercings, it was frowned upon in the religions. But Christians, they change with the wind. One minute they feel this way, one minute they feel that way. I don't keep up with them. That's their life, their choice, their lifestyle, not mine. So let's look at the video. Are you guys ready for me to play the video? If you are, press a 3. All right, press a 3. Let me know you up in there, ma. Let me know you in this mother. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's check this out.
During when Ronnie started getting really big, I want to say it was really after the Tasha K interview. I think that interview kind of blew him to the spotlight. He did Tacos and Shawarma with Elle, and then he did Tasha K. And after that, it was like crazy. And he started getting death threats, and he started getting threats. And he would tell me, I'm getting threatened from Chrisean and her family. I'm getting threatened. And I had gotten threatened by the circus members. I got my pages taken. I got doxxed. And I was just really trying to keep him focused. Like, Ronnie, it comes with the territory. They're going to try to scare you. Chrisean fans are psycho. They're going to try to make you back down and go in a corner.
Ooh, now that's Satan. That's demonic. You don't threaten anybody. And honey, the rock stars, the follower of Chrisean Rock, because Chrisean Rock is their God. She's a mini God. And they love Chrisean Rock. They worship her. And she be having them on an assignment. They be on a Chrisean Rock assignment to destroy people, to threaten people livelihood. That's death. Okay. Honey, it's all demonic, honey. And it's sad that Ronnie Doe, he wasn't able to spend time with his son and love on his son, his biological son, because everybody know that's his son. And honey, she can fake and play pretend all she wants to, but I'm not going to play pretend with her. That's what I'm not going to do. Okay? God gave me common sense and I'm going to use it. And I'm not going to play pretend like Blueface is the biological father when he's not. It's Ronnie. That's why she wanted him unalive. You know, a lot of these females do this all the time. They play these games. Hell, she unalived several of her kids in her womb. So if a woman unalive her own baby, I would not be surprised if she unalives someone else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. All right, let's continue on. Let's hear what else this lady have to say. I believe everything she's saying. She's speaking facts, honey. She don't got no reason to lie. She's a female. Okay, she's not gonna lie on another black female. Let's go.
On your statements. So I was just in this mindset of like, go, go, go. We got to keep going. In this industry, you got to be fearless and resilient. You got to go, you know? Right. So, you know, there was a couple times where we had to buy him plane tickets out of Maryland, fly him to Nevada because he was scared for his life. Oh my and people God. Ask me, you know, you hear all these rumors. Ronnie was in the streets. Ronnie was doing this. Ronnie was doing that. Ronnie never told me he was in fearful of his life from anybody else but Chrisean and her family. You get it? That's
right. I believe it, honey. Did y'all see that? Woo! What y'all think about it? Comment below. What do y'all think about it, honey? I think she's right. I think she's right, y'all. I'm not going to hold you. She's right. She's right. She's right. Man, honey, I want to know what y'all think about it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Yeah. Well, honey, to give you more context, honey, let me tell you. I just sat here and I watched that video that made me have to get up. Honey, I had to walk around my living room before I can even press record. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because when I tell you, girl, everything I suspected about Chrisean Rock just got confirmed by a black woman who got no reason to lie on another black female. Okay? And not just any black female, Ronnie Doe's manager, his manager, the woman who booked his flights, the woman who handled his business, and the woman who was on the phone with him when he was scared for his life. She came out. She spoke. And she said what I already knew. But what y'all was too busy twerking in the comments, just twerking in Chrisean's comments to hear it, right? Chrisean sent that man death threats, y'all, before he died. Death threats. And she had her family send them too, and her fans, and her little circus of delusions, okay? And now that man is dead. He's gone. And she think she gonna keep on posting Bible verses, huh? She think she gonna keep on talking about God this and God that, and I'm Christian and I'm a mama. And wait. Let me slow your ass down before I say something that get me in trouble. But nah, I ain't slowing down. Cause the time, honey, it's time for slowing down is over. Okay, the time for being nice is over. A man is dead. A black man at that. A black man is dead. And the woman who threatened his life is still out here walking around like a blue check mark in a podcast deal. Okay? She got a blue check mark and a podcast deal. Yeah, she got a podcast deal, y'all. Now let me break this down for the layers. For the people who needed to be spelt out. Cause I know y'all gonna come in my comments talking about, GG, what? You don't know she killed him? That's a reach. Is it? Is it a reach? Let me tell you why Chrisean Rock had every reason in the world to want Ronnie Doe silenced permanently. Ronnie Doe was not just some random blogger. Ronnie Doe was there. He was in the room. He saw the things Chrisean built her whole brand on hiding. He saw the real her, behind the Instagram filters she be having on, because she be having on Instagram filters. The her behind the I'm a victim tears. Okay. And honey, when he did that Tasha K interview, when he sat there in that chair and told the truth about what he witnessed, he didn't just embarrass her. He didn't just expose her. He became a witness. And in the court of public opinion, a witness is the most dangerous thing to a liar. You know? See, Chrisean whole brand is built on this narrative that she's a sweet girl who keeps getting hurt by bad men and blah, 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 blah. That she's this innocent Christian mama who's the world is so mean to, that she's just trying to heal and raise her baby and find love. That's the product she's selling, y'all. Okay. That's the lie she living. And Ronnie Doe, honey, he was sitting on the receipts that prove every bit of that was a performance. He knew about the setups. He knew about the lies. He knew about the violence she initiated. He knew about the scams. He knew about the things that would make her fan base turn on her so fast her wig would spin. Do you hear what I'm saying? And when he went on the Tasha K, when he went on tacos and that other, and L, he started pulling back the curtains, and the crowd started seeing the wizard. And Chrisean looked at that and she knew, honey, if this man keeps on talking, my whole house of cards are going to come falling on down. Not my relationship, not my reputation, not my income, not my brand, not my freedom, honey. Because some of the things Ronnie do, honey, they wasn't just embarrassing. Them was criminals, okay? And a woman who already got a rap sheet, who's already been in out of court, who's already got a CPS watching her, she know what a real witness can do to her, right? Honey? So she had a choice. Let him keep talking and watch her whole empire crumble, or shut the hell up. And honey, we know which one she picked, right? We know because his manager just told us death threats, doxing, family members hunting him, fans terrorizing him. And when that did not work, when flying him out of Maryland didn't stop him from planning to tell more, oh, he ended up dead. She said, oh, he gotta go. And we supposed to believe that's a coincidence? Nah, that was not a coincidence. That was planned. That was calculated. Honey, let me tell you for a second, and I mean you, Chrisean. I'm talking to your ass, okay? I know you ain't watching this. I know your little assistant probably screen recording this for your lawyers, but I need you to hear me in your spirit, because what you did to Ronnie Doe girl, what you or your family did to that man, that ain't gossip, that ain't tea, that ain't no he said, she said. That is a black woman and a whole black female who managed a man's career, who looked out for him, who got no dog in this fight except for the damn truth. She came out and she confirmed you sent death threats, girl. Chrisean, the same one y'all got in y'all bios. The same one y'all be defending in my comments talking about leave her alone. She going through it. She was sending death threats to a man who told the truth about her ass. And now he's dead. And let me say that again, so the people in the back can hear me. The same woman who got on Instagram Live crying about her trauma, the same woman who posts pictures of her son talking about my world, the same woman who let the whole internet watch her get beat on by a man who never loved her, and she still took her ass back like a dummy. That same woman had the damn nerve, the audacity to threaten to kill a man. And not just threaten him, she had her family threaten him. She had her fans dox him. She had him running out of his own state, flying to Nevada, scared for his life. And his manager His manager, a black female manager, just confirmed every single word. And I need y'all to understand something, because I know the circus members is already in the comment section. I know y'all coming. Y'all gonna say, GG. I gotta say, what? You don't know that. You wasn't there. But his manager was there. She was there. She booked the flight. She heard the threats. She saw the DMs. She watched him shake. And she's a black woman. She got no reason to lie on another sister. She got no reason to tear down another black female in this industry while we already got it hard. Honey. So when a black woman come forward and say, yes, Chrisean Rock and her family sent death threats to Ronnie Doe before he died, you don't get to play the she lying card. You don't get to play the it was taken out of context card. You don't get to do the both sides dance. No. A black woman told the truth about another black woman, and the truth is ugly. The truth is murderous. Do you hear me? I'm saying? And let me paint this picture for y'all, because some of y'all need visuals. Ronnie Doe was in Maryland, y'all, living his life, building his platform, telling the truth. And then Chrisean Rock family started calling his phone, started DMing him his mama address and shit like that, started posting his location, started sending pictures of his car and his manager. This black woman who just wanted to manage a content creator, she had to become a crisis coordinator. Yeah. She had to buy plane tickets. She had to get him out of Maryland at 2:00 in the damn morning, fly him to Nevada, put him in a hotel, tell him don't post your location, don't go live, don't even order DoorDash because they might find the damn address. Y'all heard me? A grown man had to flee his own state, not because of gangbangers, not because of the streets, not because of some beef he had in the neighborhood. He had to flee because a celebrity family, Chrisean Rock, was hunting his ass down. And celebrity fans of Chrisean Rock was doxing him. And the celebrity herself, she was posting Bible verses the same damn week, talking about God got me, while her people were sending messages talking about, we know where you at, nigga. And y'all still think she don't have him unalive. Y'all think it's a coincidence that that man who was so scared had to leave his whole state. A man who was hiding in Nevada looking over his damn shoulder. Y'all think it's a damn coincidence that that man ended up dead after them death threats, after doxing, after a whole campaign of terror? What do y'all think was going to happen, huh? You think they was going to let him keep talking? You think Chrisean was going to just let him do another interview? You think she was just going to let him drop another video with more damn receipts about her? No, she was not. No, she couldn't afford to let him be alive. And she knew it. And her family knew it. And the machine knew it. And when I tell you, honey, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Not because I want Chrisean Rock to fall, but because I know she was not standing on nothing real to begin with. Her ass ain't standing on nothing real. Okay? Nah, she ain't real. She flawed. I knew that Chrisean act, that Christian act, that shit was a gimmick. That shit was a whole character. That shit was like, it was an act. I knew that healing narrative was just for content for the damn algorithm. I knew that. I'm a Mother Now was just a rebrand so y'all will forget she was out here acting like a damn demon in human skin. And honey, now the mask is off. The manager then pulled it off, snatched it off by the lace front. And honey, what we see underneath, a murderer, a woman who sent death threats to a man and then watched the whole world blame the streets on his past, on his lifestyle when he died. Okay? It was her. I believe it was her. I believe it was her family, just like the lady said. It was a machine of terror she built around herself so nobody could ever tell the truth about her without playing in blood. And let me correct these dots for the slow people. Let me make it real simple for y'all ass. Chrisean Rock had motive. Ronnie Doe know the truth that will destroy her brand about that baby. That's his baby. Her freedom and her bag. Yeah, let me tell you, she had means. A family willing to threaten, a fan base willing to dox his ass, and a history of violence that y'all keep on ignoring. She's a violent girl. She had opportunity. She knew where he was. She had people in Maryland. She had the money and the network to make things happen. And then he ended up dead. After death threats, after fleeing the state, after telling the truth about her ass. That is not a damn coincidence. That ain't a coincidence. That's a damn pattern. That's a blueprint. That's how silencing's work in this damn Hollywood industry. First, they threaten you, then they dox you, then they make you run. And then, honey, when you still won't shut the hell up, when you still planning to tell more, you'll have an accident. Then oopsie daisy, you'll be in an accident. You get attacked and you end up dead. And the machine spins it so fast, by the time the truth comes out, the world already moved on to the next damn story. But not this time, not Ronnie Doe, honey, because his manager done spoke. A black female, a black woman done spoke, and she put the Chrisean's name right next to the death threats, right next to the damn terror, right next to the murderer. And honey, I want the content creators who is defending her. I want the bloggers, the reaction channels, the podcasters who set their ass up there and said, we need to protect Chrisean. She's a damn victim of the industry. I want y'all to sit with this. I want y'all to let this shit marinate in this. A black female manager came through with receipts. Okay? Yeah. A black woman with nothing to gain, everything to lose by speaking up. And honey, she said Chrisean Rock sent death threats to a man who is now dead. And y'all still gonna make excuse for that ass? Huh? Y'all still gonna say, well, we don't know the whole truth. The whole truth is that a man is dead. And the woman who threatened him is still posting selfies. That's the whole truth. That's the only story that matters. Let me talk about this fake ass Chrisean act for a minute, because, honey, that might be what make me the sickest, okay? This woman get on Instagram talking about God is good, posting scriptures, talking about she's saved, she's healed, she's a new creation. And the same finger she's using to type them Bible verses is the same fingers that she was sending them death threats to Ronnie Doe. The same mouth she's using to sing that gospel songs, and the same mouth that was calling him, cursing him, telling him he gonna die. And y'all really think God don't see that shit? Y'all really think she gonna keep getting away with using the Lord's name to cover up the devil's work? Honey, a Christian don't send death threats. A Christian don't have her family hunt down a man like a damn dog. A Christian don't sit up on podcasts talking about her pain while the man she terrorizing is laying up in the damn grave. That's not a Christian. That's not Christianity. That's not faith. That's not redemption. That's a whole wolf in a sheep clothing with a wig on. That's all that is. That's a murderer with a Bible, hands, and emoji. And honey, every single person who co-signs her Christian rebrand while ignoring the blood on her hands, y'all just as fake as she is. Y'all going to HELL right with her ass in the express lane. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? And let's talk about the mother part. Can we talk about the mother part? Because, honey, y'all love to throw that shit around, don't they? Don't they, honey? Don't they? She's a mother. She's a mother. Yeah, she's a mother. But what kind of mother you think raising when you out here sending death threats to men who tell the truth about your ass, huh? What kind of example you setting when your whole brand is, I get beat on, I go back, I get pregnant, I fight in the airports, I threaten to kill people, but I'm a mom. No, honey, you are a failed mother. You are a failed mother. Not because you had a baby by a man who didn't want your ass. Not because you was on TV acting a fool. You're a failed mother because you teaching that baby that violence is love, that terror is power, that if somebody tell the truth about your ass, you're going to have to kill their ass. That's what you teaching. And that baby going to grow up and look at the internet archives and see that his mama was out here unaliving people, unaliving her own damn daddy, unaliving his own damn daddy with her words and her family and her damn fan base. And honey, he gonna know. He is gonna know. He gonna know his mama was a murderer before he can even talk. Hello. Ass still ain't talking yet. And the girlfriend part, oh, the love part, sweetheart. Chrisean Rock wouldn't know real love if it brought her a house and gave her the keys to it. She think love is jealousy. She think love is fighting in a parking lot. She think love is getting choked out and going back for more. She think love is having a baby to keep a man who never wanted her ass in the first place. She don't know love her. She don't love herself. And a woman who do not love herself is the most dangerous creature on this earth because, honey, she got nothing to lose. She already dead inside. She gonna make sure everybody around her is dead too. Ronnie Doe told the truth about her ass, and cause, honey, she don't love herself, y'all. She don't love herself to hear the truth and grow from it. She tried to unalive the messenger, literally, figuratively, and now he is dead. And y'all know what the sick part is? The sick part is that she is going to keep going. She going to keep posting. She going to keep getting deal brands. She from Satan, because that's who going to give it to her. Satan is giving her ass deal brands. She going to keep on having y'all defend her in the comments. She going to keep on paying y'all, honey, because that's how it works. That's how the machine works. A black man tell the truth and end up dead. A black woman tell the truth about the death threats and she get called a clout chaser. But the woman who sent the damn threats, oh, she gets sympathy. Yeah, she gets sympathy. She gets prayer chains. She going through it. No, I don't want that do over here. I don't do that fake sympathy shit for real murders. I don't do that. So here's what I need y'all to do. I want y'all to listen to me good. I need y'all to go watch that video I just posted. I think it's a fuller length. I need y'all to hear what that black woman speak for herself. Hear her voice shake, y'all. Not because she lying, because she not, but because she's telling the truth, and the truth is heavy. Honey, hear her say that Ronnie Doe was scared, that he had to leave Maryland, that he had to hide, that he had to look over his shoulders. Then ask yourself, who made him do that? Huh? Who had that much power over a grown man's safety? It wasn't the streets. It wasn't the ops. It was a Chrisean Rock and her family and her fan base. And the whole illusion of it all that y'all keep on building every time you share her posts and buy her merch and defend her honor, like she got any honor left to defend, right? Honey, she's going down. And I don't mean jail. I don't mean the courts. I mean in the eyes of everybody who got sense. She is going down in the history books as a woman who sent death threats to her baby daddy, who told the truth on her ass, and then that man died. She's going down as a fake ass Christian who used God's name to cover up the devil's work. She's going down as a failed mama who taught her son that violence is the answer. She is going down as a bad girlfriend who chased toxic men and killed the ones who wouldn't tolerate her ass. She's going down as a woman who never loved herself enough to let other people live. And if you still riding for after this, if you still in my comments talking about Gigi, you wrong for this, then honey, I mean this with every ounce of disgust, intimacy I got. You going down with her ass, okay? Yeah, you going down with her ass. You are part of the problem. You are part of the machine. You are part of that shit. You the reason why black men who tell the truth end up dead. You the reason why black women with receipts get silenced. You are the reason why the murderers get to keep posting while the victims get buried. But not me. Not over here, honey. Not in this house. We don't protect murderers. We don't cuddle terrorists. And we don't do the she's a mother excuse when the mother is a menace to society. Honey, we tell the truth until the truth is the only thing standing. And the truth is, Chrisean Rock sent Ronnie Doe death threats before he died. His black female manager just confirmed it. And a black woman with no reason to lie. And that woman, that so-called Christian, that so-called mother, that so-called victim, honey, she's going down. Honey, she's already down bad. Okay? She just don't know it yet. But honey, y'all be safe out here. If you even told the truth and had to look over your shoulders cause of it, I see you. I see you, honey, and you ain't alone. Not today, not ever. Okay? Do you hear me? Huh? Do you hear me?